Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Bali Social Club, Canggu in Bali in Indonesia. The 7th APPT Tour tournament is taking place, second time visiting Bali, after the first was held in Jungle Padel in Ubud about September or October last year. But you join us for a very exciting match. We have the men's pro semi-final, the first one of the two. The players just warming up at the moment. I'm David, I'm your commentator. Thank you so much for joining. We had about 250 of you watching the conclusion of the quarterfinal last night. And thank you so much for watching. And the first semi-final now taking place. On the near side, on the left, you can see on the back of his shirt, Jesus Olmo, Spaniard. And his partner on the right is Danny Hoyo. So Jesus and Danny, the young Spanish pair. They had a great victory yesterday in the quarter-final against Jose Soto and Joseph Serra in 2 sets. Slight shock, I suppose. Jose and Joseph, the number 4 seeds. So Jesus and Danny are delighted with that result, obviously, and they are excited to try and cause another upset in the semi-final this morning. 11:43 a.m. here. So their opponents on the far side, the taller of the two is Tim Brown from Australia, and his partner, the left-hander in the blue on the far side, Shungo. They are one-time ATTP champions as a pair, winning in HoChiMinh back in March, and then runner-up in the last tournament in Phuket just a few weeks ago, losing to Danny Bethel and Miguel Vieja in the final there. They won last night in an epic quarter-final match, an amazing match against Javi and Xavi, two young Spaniards. And 3 sets, winning 7-6 in a tie-break in the third set. I think it was 9-7 in that tie-break. But match points for both teams in the match, very up and down. The match was just speaking to Tim and Shungo just before this one started. They were saying they think they were down the whole match, perhaps their first match point. In the third set, in the tiebreak, it was the first time in the whole match they were ahead. They won the match on their second match point, or third potentially. But contrasting styles, Shungo and Tim extremely solid, nothing too flashy, but very, very, very consistent in their play. And the Spaniards, Jesus and Danny, extremely scrappy, amazing defence, attack well when need to, really strong víboras. And Bandejas, very similar style to Xavi and Javi yesterday in the quarter-final. So another similar test for Shungo and Tim to face. We'll let the players finish the warm-up before this best-of-3 set match gets underway. First of the 2 semi-finals. The second one, Miguel and Danny, the 4-time APPT champions, will be up against David and Paul, the 1-time ATTP champions, and the only so far to have beaten Danny and Miguel in the tour. That will take place after the conclusion. Okay, doke, folks. We are ready to get underway here in the first men's semi-final. Tim and Shun to serve first. Timmy B from Australia getting us underway. Shoot on the right, left under. Jesus on the left for the players. Danny Hoyle on the right. Pink socks. Getting his feet going, ready to get underway. Serve out. Hoping for their epic encounter like the quarterfinal last night. Too close to call this one, really, at this stage. Second serve into the forehand. Tim on the backhand volley. Just sneaks back over and defends. Nice attack from Danny. First overhead from Jesus. And the forehand off the backlash from Shun into the net. First blood. Jesus and Danny. 15. Lovely high return. Now, and then Tim with the overhead. He's just happy to defend all day, and he's going to go back to him. And they come to the net this time to counter attack, and that wins them the point in love 30. Tim exclaims to Shingo, perhaps frustrated that he hadn't been made aware that the players had come to the net. An easy put away. We saw that last night from Xavi, able to read Tim's overhead quite nicely onto his backhand throughout. And he does well to get that back. Happy to leave that from Jesus. Change of style there on the overhead from Tim, still the same direction. Forehand down the middle this time. Jesus into the middle of Shingo. Forehand Shingo. Tim attacks, and that's out. And Jesus can't get there in time. Maybe a change of tactic from Tim. A little bit more defective on the overheads, or a bit more cautious, let's say. But smashing at the first attempt at a short lob here today and getting it out by 3, which he'll be delighted about. And straight onto his backhand serve in the first game. Only saw that a couple. It early here today, that one lands in. The high ball. Ooh. So far, apart from defend well, didn't really push the attack. Jesus. The attack from Danny. Shingo gets that lob. Landing in. There's a swap side. Jesus hit the back, but it's too long and into the back. By Tim and Shingo. Shingo cross court and still at the air. Juan. Right to the net there. And he chooses to take that one. Low on the volley from Shingo's overhead. And it came up for him to attack, and he did so into the body of Danny, and it's low. Jesus almost serving first. Lovely play. You notice Jesus and Danny playing the traditional side here, swapping side. Traditional style, sorry, swapping sides on serve. Both comfortable on both sides of the court, which is ideal. Ooh, and into the net there. 15-0. Mistake from Jesus early in this match. Danny on the left-hand side when serving. And when Jesus is serving, just sneaks in that one. Oh, and again, the high ball into the net from Jesus. Not quite moving his feet enough there. Really a little perplexed as to how those two have happened. A little word of encouragement from Danny in his direction in 15-30. Danny back to take this overhead. Oh, and Shungo into the net now, looking to get extra slice on that one into the top of the net. It was 30-30. On the spin. And another error on the overhead from Jesus. It's a little uncertainty between Danny and Jesus as to who would take that one. And that's perhaps what led to the error. 30-40. A breakpoint opportunity for Shungo and two now. No volley from Danny, and they swap sides, allowing Jesus to smash there, and he does so with confidence, having made a few errors on the overhead, and that's the breakpoint save. Juice number 1. Point for the young Spanish pair looking to get their first game of the match. Tim's able to put an easy volley down the middle away there, the high ball, giving them the chance to do so. Back to Juice. Shingo using the glass, hits that one high. Danny lets it go in the Bajada down the middle, well rescued. And just not quite enough on the overhead from Danny there, giving Tim too much time. He plays the ball low to the side of Danny, who's despairing attempts at the volley were not enough, and it's advantage to Shungo and Tim again, their second break point of the game. Danny plays this one slow down the middle. Swap sides. Is it the Bajada into the net? Maybe a little bit risky on break point down, but he was full of confidence play the shot, so we can't blame him for that, but it's the early break for Tim and Shungo through that lead. Tim's disguise there, just enough. There's 30 love in this third game as Shungo and Tim look to consolidate the break. continues with the angle. Jesus on the 360 gets it back nicely. In the middle, Danny's there. Oh, it's a great shot from Chungo. And he's just tried to get it before the glass. Get there in time, and it's 40 love and 3 game points. Again into the angle. Jesus using the 360 high ball. Just lands in. Gentle from Tim, but he's fast back to the net, and that one's going to land short. And it's 3 love for Tim and Chungo in the first set. Okay, back underway. Danny Hoyle to serve. Love 3. They'll be desperate to get themselves on the board and get some momentum. That serve's just long. Past the service line, so second serve now. High ball from Shu. Danny underneath. Well adjusted from Danny, and he's there to put that one away nicely past Tim and 15 love. A round of applause from the crowd, trying to boost the confidence of Danny and Jesus. Swapping sides again, left and right. Down the middle. High return from Tim is too long, that's 30 love. And a nice quick point. And Jesus is there to build a quick. Teal. Back to the net. Jesus with a chance for Tim to attack, and he can't control that volley. So what happened there? And 30-40 from 30 up. And real pressure for Danny and Jesus in this first set. Not playing to their level that they played yesterday at all so far. But they'll know they have better to come. They can find the level of performance they want. Jesus with a high ball. High from Shungo now to Jesus. Plays it low. Good volley from Shungo. And he's back for this one, which just lands in. Jesus underneath. In the Vibora to Shungo. Another high ball. Rulo from Jesus just sneaks in. Danny takes this one fast into the corner to Tim's backhand. He can't get it back. It's a great save with a break point. Lovely shot from Danny Hoyle. Over Juice one. Just into the fence in the first serve. From the ground, sneaking it past Shunbo, who could not have been expecting a return of that quality. Advantage to Danny and Jesus. Phenomenal shot. Just the forehand again, it turned out there's a high ball. He's there to take that one in half volley, into the net there. Back on it again. Just two. Tim's backhand volley into the net. Advantage again. Attempt from, and he didn't get the contact he would have wanted. Going into the net again. Golden pop now. That would stick any game point. Huge win it. Break point, game point. Oh, that'll be it. Smash and get them on the board 3-1. Lovely smash into the fence. Bounce the ball. No. As Shungo and Tim expected. And they seal the game. 3-1. That'll be Tim Brown next. Great shot from Shungo there into the corner to start the game. 15 love. Jesus thought that serve might have been locked. Danny caught the line. Love. To go 4-1 up in the first set. Shingo underneath. Oh, into the net. Slightly uncharacteristic error from Shingo there. Normally very solid. Under the high ball. But they still have 2 game points remaining. And that will seal the game. 4-1. As Danny couldn't get his first return back. So ready to get underway for the second set. First set convincingly going the way of Tim and Jugo. 6-8. Danny and Jesus really have not found their level yet at all compared to what we saw yesterday. Quarterfinal against Jose and Portugal. So we'll be looking to get that now. Against from Tim. Jesus, he can't get the backhand back. There. Level 15. Very different style today. Jesus and Dan. Yesterday's pairing of Joseph and Jose a lot more attacking than Tim and Shugo. A lot more risks being taken. They played a long play. Happy. Played solid. Score into the fence. Jesus gets it up and sends it up high. Underneath down the middle. Jesus back, using the back pass. Tim attacks. And he's there. Big short view from Tim. And the rest too far from Jesus. Unfortunate there. We come across the cover, Danny, who managed to get to the ball and he was scrambling back to his side. Love 30. Ooh, right into the corner. Really good shot from Danny Hoyo there. Shugo having to gamble one way or the other. And into the net. Just long on the volley from Danny. It's 15-30. $15.40, my apologies. 2 break points already. Pressure. Oh, and the bouncer passes in there. A big fresh air shot. One of the break points saved. Danny Hoyo with a chance to attack, but I think he saw Tim was ready to advance. So he decided to play it cautiously, slowly with his guys to the back, and it did outfox Tim there. Oh, and the same error again, a bit of deja vu. Almost an exact repeat of the point before on that side. It's twice in a row when they stuck to the Australian style this time, not swapping when Danny served. Tim returned to him. Twice he hit the back volley. Lots of slice, looking to just get that extra spin, keep the ball extra low. But both times send the ball just long into the back glass. The break comes again early for Tim and Shingo in the second set. And they lead with love, already winning the first 6-1. While Shingo and Tim will be delighted. A bit anticlimactic for the crowd, who were hoping for fair. And Danny and Jesus still have plenty of time to recover this one. Nice defense there from Danny. Jesus back. Keeping the ball high, Tim into the corner. Ooh, and Jesus looking to play a bit of a Chiquita on the backhand there. And Shingo. Party. Tim and Shingo. for the style of Tim. Volley from Tim Nick. Whoa. Put it up to Danny, and that's considerably too long. In this dimension goal. He's now staying the style. Not swapping in the front set. Jesus, who shouts delight to his partner. Apology for hitting later. And again, they'll be looking for any confidence. Sends this one high. And he pushes it into the corner, and that's beautifully judged. Wait, why? Shungo unable to recover that one. Not quite sure whether he should use the back glass or not. And it's 30-11. And that really do need to win a game to get a bit of momentum and confidence. Lovely defensive backhand volley from Tim, and he follows it up with a super beaver into the corner deep, and he all ends up. Fantastic play from Tim on the defensive with the volley, and then into attack with the beaver up. This will be 15. Covers well. Corner. Pressing is not working. Okay, back underway in a second. Tim's adjusting his laces. Shungo to serve. 2-1 up in the second set. well rescued. Oh, and Shingo long. Well rescued on the defensive from Danny, who's adopted the short shorts look. And it was a chance for Shingo to win the point. Quite an easy put away smash, but he got it wrong and sent it into the back glass. First serve goes long. 15. Jesus and Danny desperately look for a way back into this one. High ball, Tim back underneath into the corner. Jesus takes it just before the second glass. Now changes direction, he gets there. Shugo again looks to attack. Danny does extremely well. Lovely shot from Tim, and that one takes the net cord, and he's there to defend. Into the high ball now, hard into the corner. He's just with a flick of the wrist, gets it back superbly. And he waits patiently at the back. In the middle, Jesus taking this one high over Tim. He's back to take it diagonal. In the middle from Danny as he attacks, and Shingo controls that unbelievably. Swap sides, Danny and Jesus. Shingo down the middle, there's Jesus to defend. Back for this one. Tim on the overhead diagonal. Entirely done by Danny on the offensive. Again, the 360 attacks this time into Shingo. What point this is. High ball, Tim attacking more, and eventually the Ibara does the trick into the corner. Jesus couldn't get it back, but certainly point of the match there. Fantastic by both teams, and Jesus and Danny definitely need to be playing with a bit more confidence to them after that convincing hold. They'll be desperate not to let this opportunity slip away. It's 15 all. High ball from Jesus. Tim underneath. Double glass. Attacks this time. She goes there. Oh, Danny tries to keep the ball short and low, but into the net. 30-15 for Shingo and Tim. Away, and on, unbelievable. Oh, Danny, unbelievable defense. Smiles of appreciation from Tim. And Shuko, thumbs up being offered there. Amazing. Danny, not 2 or 3 times. He was completely beaten, but stuck out an arm and rescued the ball. But enough. It's 40-15. And 2 game points. Tim and Shuko this one. And Danny plays that long. And that's the game, 3-1. And another step closer for Tim and Shugo. He's just that he said we're not far away, we're in it. Plenty of chances at every point. We just need to find that winning moment a little bit more often, because the mistakes are not coming from Tim and Shugo. Perhaps need to look at their attacking play a little bit more. Anyway, Danny to serve. Probably low return from Shugo. Shugo a bit long. And he looks to the heavens there, wondering how that could have happened. But it indeed happened. And there's 15 love for Danny and Jesus. Oh, and Danny with an e-volley there into it, and that's a mistake he can't afford to make. 15 all, look on his face there, saying how can that happen? How can I miss that? Bread and butter stuff. Jesus. And he looked and can you it. Leeds didn't have the ball that slightly out of his reach and he stretched it all and kept the same pace on the ball and it was a mistake that cost him their 30 but in the game now. I do like the attempted aggression they're playing with. Confusion between them there. Beautiful Bahada from Jesus. Soft and again low for Tim. Great shot from Jesus. Stretching those big long arms and he couldn't quite get there with enough velocity on the ball. And it's Theo. Crucial point. Net cord. First serve, I believe. Maybe second serve, they rolled up too. Just on the line. Go down low to get that one back soon. Attacking into the side glass. Just down 30-40. Flicky top forehands from Tim there to keep the ball a bit lower. And that one goes up from Shungo on the break point. It's saved, which they absolutely have to do. Now, any hope of winning this match to hold this service game, you feel juiced. No out call from Tim and Shungo. They look at each other a little confused. Again by millimetres, but it's advantage to the young Spanish player. Forehand attempt on the line again. Nice. Volley into the fence. And it was to the ground there. Didn't bounce at all for Tim. No chance of getting that back. And you have to say, well done to Jesus and Danny holding serve there in a pressure moment. Break point down. Having been broken time and time again in this match so far. But they get themselves back to 2-3. And they'll come out after the break, all guns blazing, trying to break the serve of Tim and get themselves back level in the second set. Tim and Shungo winning the first 6-1 in this men's pro semi-final. This sixth game, Tim and Shungo with serve. Deep lob down into the forehand of Jesus as well after the last to get that back and now takes on the volley. It's all down the middle from Tim, but Danny Costa cover well down into the corner. defence from Danny Hoyle. Shungo's volley on the forehand into the net. Bit of a lack of foot movement there. Didn't really step into the ball. It's 15-all. Good return. Danny Tim into the high ball now. Right in the corner. He just does well to dig it out. Tim said, nicely done on the angle. He gets a good overhead in. He just defends well. A bit of a miss hit from Danny there. Trying to stamp it back now though. Oh, and a good volley from Tim right into the feet of Jesus. He can come forward a little into no man's land. Just clipping his toes. And into the net in the return. Sails long. Tim. Second serve coming up now. To the corner there, Danny gets it back. Now a little volley battle, back to Jesus in the back of the court. This is one high, Tim to attack. He does, Bieber into the corner. Ooh, Danny just gets it back into the net. We're at 2 game points for Tim and Shungo, knowing all they have to do now is flip their serve and they will win the match. Nice return from Danny. High ball underneath to the corner. Another high ball from Jesus. Just lands in. Bahada from Tim. Forehand again. Flick top spin. Chance for Danny Hoyle to attack, and it was a beautiful volley down the middle. Plenty of spin on it. Fist pump in the direction of Tim and Shungo, showing them that he is still gearing up for the fight. It's 40-30, one of those game points gone, but for Jesus and Danny, importantly for them, one step closer getting back into this game and a chance to break serve. Just long on the serve. Second serve there. Tim under the high ball into the corner. Danny back to take it. High ball now for Shungo. Gives it back to Danny. In the middle now, neither player go for it. And the opportunity in the point goes away for Danny and Jesus. And it is 4-2 for Tim and Shungo. 2 games away from a place in the final. Volley down the middle, causing confusion between the opponents. Always a good place to put the ball down the middle. That's what Jesus has done there. Now into the corner of the big one. Puts it over the head of Jesus. Danny on the spin keeps that one nice and low on the back. Now sends this one high. Just lands out. It's love 15 and not the start to the game that they would be after. Words of encouragement from Jesus to his partner. On to the next one. It's a nice volley though into the corner. Lovely and low. Shungo disappointed with himself there. 15-all. Just landing on the line. Nice overhead. He's quickly back to the net, but the volley goes into the top of the net. And he looks frustrated with himself there at another slightly unforced error. 15-30. Serve into the fence. Shungo plays the ball back to his opponent. Second serve. He's confidently in the net there. Back for this one. Bahada. He does well to get there and there again. Under pressure there, he does really well. Danny uses the back glass, the backhand. He's just there to defend Tim's overhead, and he sends a lovely lob there at Tim. And he picks that one up well. Oh, and he floats that one wide, and it's 15-40. As he moved across the court, the ball went into the side fence, and it's 40 and 2 break points. Again, for Shungo and Tim, this would take them 5-2 up, and you would really feel that would be them closing the door on the match if they were to seal the break here. gently into the corner. Jesus on the serve. And that's a great shot. Great defence again from Shungo on the spin. Almost on the ground there to get it back. But Danny had advanced well to the net. He was able to pop that one out and over the side fence to secure the point and defend one of the break points, so 30-40. They're still under big pressure. Backhand serve from Jesus, change of tactic. It's just in from Shungo, high ball. Jesus, and he's there. Great defence from Shungo, just sticking out a wrist, and Tim does almost extremely well, but it clips the net and goes out when it might have gone in otherwise. And both break points saved by Danny and Jesus. And we're at juice one. Exceptional mentality from the two there under pressure. But does extremely well in defence, but can't quite get it back a second time. A surprise smash from Danny, giving him a little momentum in the point, and Tim and Shungo couldn't recover. And his game point, another backhand serve. Down the middle, Shungo sends it high. Goodness me, good attacking play from the Spanish pair. Shungo strong in defence. They keep playing aggressively. And again, Danny Hoyo advances to the net and is able to take advantage of the low return from Shungo. Blasts it out over the fence. And they do rescue from the day, 4 points on the trot. Back to 3, himself in with a fighting chance. Just one breakdown in this second set. Tim and Shungo leading 1 set to love. Shungo to serve, 4-3 up in the second set. Into the forehand of Danny, it's followed. Danny plays it high. And a good shot from Tim into the corner. He's able to rescue that one from low on his backhand. 15 love. Returning to his high ball. Oh, and he's just not quite reading it there as he would like. High fives his partner. Frustrated with himself there. Nice rescue from Jesus. Get a lovely angle on that. High in the backhand from Shungo. Jesus attacks him into the corner. Lovely down the middle from Danny. He was at the net and they were ready to attack. Good play from Tim, using the glass to his advantage, but had it coming from Jesus, and that wasn't his best effort into the net. Looking for a tiny little angle down to Tim's backhand again. It's 40-love and 3 game points. Tim under this high ball. And it just caught the joint between the fence and the glass, changing the bounce. Taking it out of the reach of Jesus. Danny not anticipating it either. And it's 5-3. And that puts Shungo and Tim just 1 game away from the final. Jesus squat there, contemplating how they could do better. A little gap between the two. Danny Hoyle to serve. Twin game in group stage now for Danny and Jesus. And that sealed the point for his team love. And big cheers from the crowd. They look to support the young Spanish pair back into this match. Point. Danny there. That one going to the left, probably shoot ball. Not sure quite where the confusion came from, but it did come, and it's 30-love. And a gratefully received for Danny and Jesus. Danny underneath me, just down the middle. Shingo was there, covering the ground nicely. Tim sends a high ball up, giving them a chance to recover their position. Jesus attacks again with a smash. Once again, Shingo gets it back, and they continue the attack and play. Tim flicks that one back. Big long arms. He uses the side glass. But he gets it wrong. He uses the side bet instead, which is out. And it's 40-love for Jesus. 3 game points to bring it back to 5-4. Just long. Danny there a few times now. He's popped a volley long. After curving into the back glass. 40-15. Fishing goes forehand once more. Danny underneath. Tim's there to take the and then Shingo comes to the net nicely. And the elevated ball from Danny was gobbled up by Shingo. 40-30, and 2 of those game points slipped away. And Jesus would be very keen to take this one. Lovely down the middle. Tim gets there well. Nicely into the corner. Shingo. Defends off the glass from Jesus, and now a drive backhand volley, and that clips the net and wins them the point. And it's 5-4. And wonderfully attack and play from Jesus there. Overhead onto the side glass. Fantastic shot. Which gave them the momentum to go on and win the point in the game. And it's 5-4 in the second set. Shingo and Tim will come out there for the match. And this is the last chance for I need to break there for something they've not done yet in the game. In the match. But no better time than now. As they look to extend the match. Polk's last chance. And here side next to me, and it is indeed now or never for Danny and Jesus. High ball for Shingo. Cross court to Danny, and he's in on the attacking volley now. That one sails long from Danny Hoyo, just long. And one step closer for Tim and Shingo. Another final together in the ATTB Tour. High return from Jesus. Defense well recovered from Jesus Omo. High ball from Danny. Sends it high, and again Shingo will come forward and attack this, and he plays it nicely into the fence, and that affects the bounce of the ball, keeping it low. 30 love for Tim and Shingo. 2 points away. And an almighty task now for Danny and Jesus. High ball above Shingo now. Down the middle this time. Tim across the hill. Take the overhead, Shingo into this one. High ball from Jesus. Now into the pin, using the side glass in the backhand spin, just about beats Tim, and Danny Hoyo anticipated it so well. Great play, he did everything right apart from keeping the ball in play. But it's 40 love and 3 match points for Tim and Shingo. And that is the match. 6-1, 6-4 for Tim Brown and Shingo, beating Jesus Omo and Danny Hoyo. Shingo pumps his arms to the crowd. Straight sets win for the pair. Commiserations to Jesus and Danny, a fantastic tournament for them. Brilliant win yesterday in the quarterfinal against Jose and Joseph, the number 4 seeds. Coming up short today against Tim and Shingo. They learned their lessons from yesterday against Xavi and Javi. Changing their game style a little today. And getting the better of the young Spanish pair. And that's the end of our semi-final coverage. The stream will keep running. And next on court we have Danny Bethel and Miguel Vieja, the number 1 seeds, against David and Paul, their Spanish compatriots, the number 3 seeds.